Oh my god. Oh my god, it's here! He's finally here! Yeah! Look at it! Welcome to Disneyland! Ah! Yeah, I just gotta read and accept that privacy policy and, yeah. Okay. Spyro! Woo! Guys! It's finally here! Spyro Reignited Trilogy is here! And I know I'm a bit late, the game came out 3 months ago, but shh, it's November now. This is what everyone under Pet Shock has been asking for after the release of the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. And boy, they did not disappoint at all. While the original developers, Insomniac, did not make this game, it was made possible by a company that goes by the name God! Nah, just kidding, it was Toys for Bob. The same people who made the Skylander series, Madagascar, Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure, 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue, and it was published by Activision, who made the previously mentioned Insane Trilogy. Guys,
this deal is so good that I can hardly wait to read the net tomorrow to hear what people have to say about what we did.
Sorry about that. Now, where was I? Despite me and everyone asking for this to happen, there really is not much you can do to make the trilogy any better, besides upscaling the graphics. See what I did there? Maybe a bit of tweaking with the charging physics in Spyro 1? That's the best I could come up with. So, after nearly a whole year of development, and 2 months of delay, will this be better than the original Spyro trilogy? Well, I guess this is the part where you're about to find out. So, I'll be going over differences in each game. Now, just remember that this game will never change how I feel about the originals. There's still something I hold dear to my heart. Wait, do I have one? So, let's start off with Spyro 1. First thing to note, the cutscenes are amazing. They have so much emotion and expression and quality put into them. I mean, just look at Nasty Nork. Look how upset and hurt he is. Not to mention that it actually shows him watching TV instead of somehow knowing. And also, just look at Nasty himself. He looks like a genuine orc. Sort of. Well, better than original. And A Hero's Tale. I could just go on and on about the opening cutscene, but I have to get to the issue now. I'm sorry, what issue?
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Spyro is voiced by Tom Kenny from Spyro 2 and 3, and oh man, does this sound good. I was worried I would clash with the lines, but then they made it sound just right.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
And again, the animation are just downright impressive. Spyro looks great. The way he stretches when he turns, his scales, his tail in the grass, his non-existent eyebrows. I love everything about this dragon, especially his expressions. Look how happy he is. Look how determined he is. Look how scared he is. Look at how much it shows that he still hasn't grown up yet. Look how cute he is. One of the images that came after this game was announced kinda made me worried. I mean, come on, that face looks weird. But I'm glad Spyro didn't look this much, whatever that was. And Spyro's having limbs is still a question beyond time, but he looks cute now, so I guess I'll give it a pass. The dragons have been greatly improved upon as well. No longer just skin swaps, they all have a different look. I mean, tell me, which dragon is Gavin? The dragon that looks very similar to Lindar? Boom! Different in every way. In fact, the designs are based on the home world they live in. We got wizards, magic sleepers, artists, bakers, oh cake! Each dragon looks so good and recognizable, like Cletus, now looking like a crocodile.
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I gotta go.
However, this dragon scares me.
Berries are always on your side, Spyro.
He gives me the shivers in my eye. And remember the thank you for releasing me dragons? Yeah, they still say that line. But bless Toy for Bobs, they tried. soundtrack can say something different.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Also, I just have a small meme that I'd like to create, so I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Bubba approves. The levels look gorgeous. Artisans, Peacekeepers, Ice Caverns, Wizard Peaks, Dark Passage, they all look breathtaking. I mean, just look at the grass. The way it animates with Spyro's tail, and the fact that you can burn it, they probably spent more time programming the grass than Nintendo did with Breath of the Wild. I want to go on a nice little walk. Screw it. And some of the levels even have some extra details, like Dark Hollows is now a library, filled with poets. Roses are red, dragonflies are blue. I eat pizza, and so should you. Yeah, just like Shakespeare! However though, I know this has nothing to do with what I was talking about, but I feel like that this should be brought up. The gems are hard to spot with all of the grass. 3 out of 10! But the fact that Sparks can point to the gems in the first game right off the bat does make the problem non-existent. But that's still no excuse for making it harder to spot. Speaking of gems, the gem counter when going in and out of a level no longer flies. Instead it just counts. 2 out of 10. Well, at least you can do stuff while it loads. The enemies look great too, like all the little Norks, these wizards, and especially the turtles. Oh my god, I want one of them. I mean, if I had to say anything bad about the enemies, the Norks in Twilight Harbor now shoot pink goo. I think I've seen enough Splatoon in my life for one day. The thief's voice is now bad. Okay, maybe it's not bad, just different. But it's still not as good as the original. Check this out. All hail Spyro the Mushroom King. There's also now full analog camera control in this game. Yes, thank you. This is what I've been asking for. You can move the camera left, right, up, down, and all around. If anyone gets this, I'll give you a brownie. Now this leaves the back shoulder buttons alone. So now they get a center camera option and flame. Sure, okay. And for those who prefer to use the shoulder buttons for the camera, you can change them back to retro, because retro is the better choice, right guys? Right! The soundtrack is great too, while Stu Copeland did not compose for this game, apart from the employee at Toys for Bob, Stefan Van Gogh, excuse my pronunciation, did a pretty good job, even if it's not better than the original. The soundtrack goes for a little more atmospheric theme. At first it didn't seem to fit Spyro at all, or maybe it's just because I like music with a beat. But then, it'll be constantly in your head. Not to mention that each piece of music has been extended, and to top it off, sometimes the music will slightly change when you do something, like go into a cave, charge, or stand still for a few seconds. But if you don't like it, you can always turn off that option, and heck, you even switch back to the original soundtrack. Good job T4B, thinking about the fans. Oh, by the way, the balloonist can now speak. I just needed to put that in there.
Boom!
Gameplay wise, there isn't much to say. If you know the original, then this is right at home. In my cozy little treehouse. I guess the only thing to mention is that the skill points from 2 and 3 is here. Plus, if you get all of them, you get a nice little concept art gallery, which, at least it gives you something. As far as how the game plays, it's great. I've never been the best at explaining controls in video games, but trust me, it's perfect. The charging physics are so much better too, no longer slippery as they used to be. He runs charge more precisely now. Supercharging feels different. Not sure if it's better or worse, but it definitely feels different. Since we're on the topic of powers, I like how Spyro looks when he gets a flame power. The lighting still feels the same though, I think. But now, when you just barely reach that one annoying spot and usually fail, he now has this little mini hover move. Again, only when you barely reach the ledge, which is definitely a must-have for newcomers of this game. The flight levels are obviously back too. Naturally, they're fun. However, I did notice that Spyro doesn't flap his wings when he goes up. It's as if he controls the wind or something. And Spyro kinda drifts a bit when turning, It doesn't hinder the game at all, but it's definitely noticeable. Sonic Forces could definitely use some of that drifting. Also, you can now do loopy loops and U-turns. It's pretty useless in a situation where there's a time limit, but it's there. So yeah, but overall, it's just as fun as it was back then. So for the sake of summing things up, Spyro 1 was the one that needed the most improvements in the trilogy, and you could tell they put a lot of care into this one. I mean, you know this game is great when you can do this. So, time to find out if Spyro 2, Get Ready to Glimmer, is also good. Or, Retro's Rage, goddammit! I know I'm repeating myself here, but I just can't help myself. Oh god, the graphics. It's so beautiful. Look at Spark's expressions. Allura looks adorable. Hunter looks a little like Halo's Tail Hunter. But he's still okay. Spyro 2 didn't really need much improvement. All you would have to do is improve the graphics and music. And that's it. I mean, obviously it looks great, and the physics are amazing, but that's just repeating what I just said before with Spyro 1. And, well, no complaints there. I was expecting the physics to be the same here too. I mean, it would be weird if you made a difference. Achoo! Ugh, I'm sorry. However, when it comes to how it looks, oh my, where do I even begin? Each and every character looks and sounds amazing. Richter being the big highlights. I was a bit bothered with how he looks, but it's kinda grown on me now. Crush and Gulp now look dumb and menacing instead of just, well, dumb. The robots in Robotica Farms and Metropolis looks exactly the same, but it's still pretty sweet to see them in 1080 HD, or 4K, depends on which TV you own. And Moneybags I like a lot more than the original. Well, I don't like him, but you get the idea. The enemies look great too. A good example is those fire wizards in Skilo Badlands. They look so badass. And the Yeti? Yeah! Fist bump! Anyone? Anyone? Hello? However, there are the weird ones. Like the space sheep. I guess they don't need wool in space. Am I the only one who thinks the caveman looks more like Fred Flintstone? And these children, they just look ugly. What even? And what happened to Juliet's voice? It sounds normal.
Romeo! Romeo!
Romeo, Romeo.
Why? Why would you do that? That was my favorite part in the game. Sorry if I sound nitpicky, but Spyro, what else can I be? Anyway, before I forget, the cutscenes before and after each level are so much better. Before they didn't make much sense and were a bit dark. Now, I see it. Oh, by the Lord, I see it! They make so much better sense and not even the slightest bit dark. Well, they tried, but at least they make sense. Never mind. Speaking of the levels, they are also just as beautiful as they were in the Reignited Spyro 1. I said that already, didn't I? I'd pick an example, but it's really hard to choose. I guess the homeworld. I never got the excitement in the original, but here, cheese on a frying pan. I love these homeworlds now. What happened? You saw that, right? Allura just disappeared. And speak of weird stuff, remember the dancing skeleton? Well, he's here. And there's air horns, and he does the Fortnite dance. How could you, Spyro? The controls are, well, they're what you expect. No need to repeat myself here. However, there are a few things needed to be explained here. The hover move, I was worried that it wouldn't be as good as original, but it's actually better than before. A lot quicker now, and a little more magical. However, the rest can't be said the same. Wyman feels a lot slower now. Not that it was okay in original, but still, that's a weird move right there. With ice skating, Spyro slides a lot further now when turning, and you can't slow down or even stop, making the ice hockey challenge a lot harder now. The supercharged physics are exactly like Spyro 1, in which you slowly gain speed as you keep running. Charging. It's not a big issue, but still, I don't think we need another Sonic joke here. Swimming though, I don't even know where to begin with this one. Spyro slides all over the place, making it really hard to hit your target. And he doesn't really swim when charging. I don't even know. He's like an aiming submarine missile. Oh, and the way Spyro looks when he gets a power-up is cool. I just thought I should throw that in there. Most of the challenges are about the same. The dinosaur challenge is a lot easier as a result of the new controls. Thank God! And the trolley is a lot easier too since you move a bit slower when changing lanes. Not like it was that hard to begin with. Come on guys, you're overreacting. I had to fail on purpose just so I could get this line.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
However, if there's one challenge that's made worse, besides the ice hockey, it is the turtle soup one. They changed the camera angle. Just why? Unfortunately, the negatives just keep going downhill with the bosses. I didn't make any mention about the bosses in Spyro 1 because they are exactly the same as the original. Crush and Ripto's boss fight are the same as well. However, Gulp is a lot harder now. For whatever reason, the camera doesn't do a good job unlocking onto him, and he charges way faster than I remember. I'm surprised I didn't lose a life on this boss. I know I've been a bit negative here, but I can't help myself. While it definitely looks pretty and it fixes all the glitches, unfortunately including the swim in the air glitch, sad face right there, the new issues just simply makes it not as good as the original. Thankfully, the slope steadies with Spyro, Year of the Dragon, aka the best one. With the original being my favorite game of all time, along with the Smash Bros. Series, you may think that I wouldn't accept this as the better version, but boy are you wrong. While there are some issues present here that I'll explain later, it also improves in a lot of areas that I'll also explain later. Right now, I'm gonna breathe in a little bit of nostalgia here. Yeah, it feels so good reliving every moment here. Every sound, every quote, and every time I see Moneybags over here. I love going through each and every level just to see what it looks like. And boy, I love it. They all look just as I remembered, and even a bit better. Sunny Villa, Mushroom Speedway, Sunrise Sprint Home, they're all just great. Look at all those rocks! The characters look downright amazing too. I was worried I wouldn't like the Rhinox here, but once again, Retro was proven wrong. The chef in Dino Mines now has a mustache. It looks like he's going undercover. Psst, it's me. I'm looking for an outlaw. I can't let him see me. And Bianca looks really cute. Like a bunny. However, it's time for my next picks. These baby dragons all look very ugly and are mostly skin swaps and have similar animations. I get it, they're baby, but if they can make the dragons in Spyro 1 different, then they could at least have some new and unique animations for them all. I'm not too sure about how the sorceress look. They turned her into an alligator. And also, what's with her lips?
Big-lipped alligator moment.
This guy Molten Crater looks way too different, and not what I expected. If I was told this was a recreation of a character from the Spyro universe, I would never be able to guess. And even the playable characters, apart from Spyro and Spark, have at least one thing weird. Well, except for Agent 92. He's not my favorite character in the Spyro series. Shield does look adorable now, but I question the hairstyle and Park Ranger. Benson now looks like the abominable snowman from Monsters Inc.
Welcome to the Himalayas!
And really, there's nothing wrong with Sergeant Bud, but why is that an ace in his helmet? Okay, I'm done now. The cutscenes look great. While there's nothing new to say here if you remember the remastered 1 and 2 cutscenes, but still, it was a blast reliving these moments again. And I really like the new details added here too. By the way, I swear that plant is talking. Even the cutscenes after beating the super bonus round is a lot more rewarding. Don't get me wrong though, still awkward, especially when nobody says anything. And I know that I said it was good reliving this moment, but the quotes aren't fun to quote here anymore.
Just let me catch my breath, and then I'll kick that other guy's butt.
At least this one's still good.
Ow! I went boom again.
As most of you know, in the original, most of the songs were repeated in the European version of the game. But now, every music in American's greatest hit version is present, which I'm sure will make a lot of you happy. As for the soundtrack itself, it's good. They were mostly atmospheric and they messed up some of their music, like Molten Crater has a bit of samples from Holocaust. And Frozen Altars removed the but most of it's straight, the highlights Fireworks Factory. As you would have expected, Spyro controls perfectly, and some of the challenges are better here too. The boxing one feels a bit quicker and so much better. The races in the speedway levels though, I'm not too sure. You know how there was drifting when flying? Well, now when you go past these speed stars, the gap gets a bit too wide. But it's okay, I guess. They're all still fun. Mushroom Speedway, Harvest Speedway, Stardust Speedway. Wait a second. Skateboarding definitely feels different. Not worse, just different. He does tricks a lot more quicker, and it's a lot harder to crash now. And I can't believe it. The skateboard race in the Super Bonus round is actually worse. Seriously, who thought this was a good idea? What was that? I remember what I said about the supercharged physics and how it wasn't too much of an issue. Well, the thief's chase goes a lot faster now, to the point where you can outrun the thief. Really? So despite the delay, there are so many glitches in this one. Gems not picking up, characters disappearing, and that. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Spyro control's great. I said that one too many times already! And even the rest of the playable characters are better. Sheila has more floaty jumps which are good, although I question why she gallops like a horse. Sergeant Bird's rockets are more auto-aimed than usual, making him far more easier to use. Bentley has an over-the-shoulder camera and I feel like it's a lot harder to hit enemies now. I didn't mind him before, but now, he sucks. AG9 is so much better now. He now has an aiming reticle. You can aim the gun using the right analog stick. You can aim up and down. Oh my god, even the Doom sections are better. You did a great job, Toys for Bob. As for Sparks, well, he plays the same. So there. Speaking of Sparks, like Spyro 1, you can point to the gems right from the start here too. Which means when you beat Spider Town,
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
while I'm here, I should mention that you can use the map from 2 in 1 tree, and the roll from 1 in 2 and 3. Forgot to mention all of that. The roll was actually helpful in 3. Before I wrap things up, the cheat codes from the original games are in here too. Long live the Squid Skateboard! It's really great to see flat mode and big head mode again. You don't really get cheat codes like this nowadays. And I really had fun with the color codes. Green, in case there wasn't enough grass in this game. Blue, the enemy will never spot me. Oh yeah, this is an unscripted last minute recording. I forgot to add in 3 new cheat codes. Small Wings, Small Head, and Retro Spyro. They're great. Unfortunately I can't enter the code to play Crash 3 Warped. What the heck? So, overall, what do I think of Spyro Reignited? Buy it. Just buy it. Of course I was going to love it, and I'm glad it wasn't a fail. In a lot of areas. It may have one too many glitches, but I'm sure they'll patch them out. Heck, they might have done already. The original trilogy were perfect classics, but now, Spyro Reignited Trilogy is the better game. If you want to try out the original trilogy, they're available on the PlayStation Store for €10, and it's even better when there's a discount on. But warning, you only get the NTSC version. I better go because Spyro looks annoyed already. So, Retrominimii, signing.
Thank you for releasing me.
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 Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Thank you for releasing me. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, please share it with everyone you know and love in social media and anywhere else really. I tried really hard in this video, so I actually hope a lot of people watch and like it. See ya!